This is Talk of the Town, a weekly program featuring community events happening in and around Northeast Michigan, with your host, Nancy Smitham, and get the latest from Alpena Community College with Don McMaster. And now, today's Talk of the Town.
Good morning and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Nancy Smitham. My first guest today is Brad Summers from the Boys and Girls Club of Alpena. Good morning, Brad.
Good morning, Nancy.
Hard to believe, but school's starting. It seems like we were just here talking about school activities when school was ending.
It's the fastest 14 weeks of the year for myself and my staff at the Boys and Girls Club. You know, we had a fantastic summer, a lot of great activities, a lot of fun learning, a lot of outdoor activities and things of that nature, but you know, now it's time for us to shift our focus and get ready for the start of school there on September 6th. So we're very energetic, and my staff is planning like crazy to get you ready for this.
And you know, one good thing about the Boys and Girls Club is, if kids just want to come and just hang out there, they can come and hang out. But if they want to get some mentoring opportunities, if they want to get help with homework, if they want to participate in some wonderful nationally renowned programs, they have those opportunities too.
Absolutely. I mean, we run, like you said, we run everything full gamut, from financial responsibility classes to internet safety to our Smart Moves program, which is skills mastery and resistance training, which is our big over-encompassing program that teaches kids from healthy habits, how to eat right, how to social interaction, to finding a job, writing resumes. For the $10 a year that it costs for an individual membership, it pays for itself in about 3 days. The kids get a caring relationship with an adult every day. They're in a supervised environment, and during those discretionary time when the kids, especially junior high age and high school age, after school, it's kind of that time when mom and dad are still maybe at work, and they might get dropped off to an unsupervised environment. At the Boys and Girls Club, we run age-specific programs
right.
that cater to these kids to have fun and get them off the streets and get them into a place that's safe and fun and engaging. And we put a lot of resources. My staff has put an amazing amount of time into finding fun things to do, not just the same old thing we've been doing forever, but reinventing some of the things that we're providing the kids, and just making it fun so kids keep coming back.
That's the important thing, and we've talked about this before. All of that program, Smart Moves, all those wonderful things you've mentioned, they're fun things to do. They're learning something while they're having fun, and all of a sudden it'll click. Oh, goodness gracious, and that's really good. And kudos to you and your staff, because you do a fabulous job with all of those wonderful things.
Well, it's the staff that does it. Most of the kids come to the Boys and Girls Club because of the relationships they build with the mentors and with the staff and things. I kind of hide in my office and write the grants and supervise some things, but it's the staff, Jen and Matt and Brooke and Rihanna, that are really big at attracting the teens and providing that environment that they have fun and want to keep coming to. So.
And I see September 9th from 6 to 8 you have an event going on.
We do. That's it's our third annual Home Run Derby. It's the night before the men's softball Miller Lite tournament that goes on every year. It's a fun family activity where people, guys and girls, can come out. We have prizes awarded for females and for the males. It's just over the past 3 years, it's proliferated into this it's fun, but it's competitive at the same time, and people get to come out and kind of showcase their skills and hit the ball as hard as they can, and or make a donation, and the proceeds go towards the operational expenses at the Boys and Girls Club. So it's a great event for a good cause. It helps us keep providing those food programs and those essential skills and programmings that we're offering the kids.
And then we want to say a special thank you to Performance Locker for their assistance with the 5K fun run last weekend.
Oh, Casey and Mary Beth Stussman are both just absolutely wonderful people. They took the time out of their busy schedules to make some really fun trophies for the winners of the competition. they mapped out an area for the triathlon that we did, and they, of course, participated in the event too with their family. So, and they didn't get discouraged when they got hit with, 15 pounds of color packets and things of that nature too. So they're good sports. They're a great asset to the Boys and Girls Club, and just fantastic people that really, really stepped up to help us out. And of course, kudos goes out to Matt Mashinsky and to Brooke Mainville as well too, because this was one of Matt's first real big fundraisers to kind of help with, and he did a wonderful job, and it was a great event, a lot of fun, and real family friendly.
You've been very blessed with getting some wonderful partnerships with different organizations, businesses in our community. So, just anyone out there watching, if you have any ideas, if you're a service club, a church group, you have some ideas, suggestions, things you could come to the Boys and Girls Club and teach people or work with people or donate things, give you a call, 356-0214.
Please.
Yeah, give you a call, and let's get some more of those partnerships going.
Absolutely.
Now, a few minutes ago, you mentioned the food program, which is pretty phenomenal. We want to let people know about that again too.
Yeah, we've been running a year-round food program, 2 components. We have the school year and the summer program. We'll be obviously going into our school year. It's been running for approximately 14, 15 years.
Amazing.
And it's a huge asset for the community, for the kids, and especially the parents. It's getting kids something healthy to eat every single day, a hot meal, no matter what it is. We understand that, some of the kids may not need these meals as much as some of the other ones, but still, kids are hungry.
Yes.
It doesn't matter if your parents, have no problem providing food and everything, and that's not what the program is solely designed for, is just for the kids that can't provide. It's just to provide a meal in general to anybody. Anybody 18 years and younger can come in and take advantage of this for free. They do not have to be a member. They do not have to sign up for any program. They can come in and take advantage of a free hot meal every single day. Monday through Friday.
And you said, they don't have to pay, but you know what? Membership is $10 a year, $15 for a family. To get a free meal, to get the mentoring, the fun, know that where they are during those discretionary hours, what a deal.
Yeah, and it is because of those, those partnerships that you alluded to earlier. It goes back to that. Without those partnerships and the collaborations and all the support that we get from the people here in Alpena, that membership fee would be, $500 a kid, because of the things that we can provide the kids for that $10 a year is pretty special, and that goes to the supportive nature of Alpena itself.
Okay, so school starting, what are the hours going to be during school year?
During the school year, it'll be 2 to 6, Monday through Friday.
Okay.
We used to close a little bit early on Fridays, but after talking with parents and the community, we decided Monday through Friday, 2 to 6 is the way to go. So that's what we are doing.
All right, is there transportation available from the schools for kids to get to the club, or?
Yes, from some of the parochial schools like All Saints, we have partnership with Dollar Ride, with the Thunder Bay Transportation System. So if you're a parent that has a kid that goes to All Saints, please call Thunder Bay Transportation, and they will work on getting your kid to the club. And we have quite a few kids that do that. And then of course with the public school system, there's a new transportation director there, and he has been very forthcoming with us. So has Mike Gandhi in the past, but he has really been trying to help provide us with that crucial bus from Ella White School. That's a big one. We haven't been able to get a dependent transportation from the Ella White School, because we get a lot of kids that come from there. So this year it sounds like we may have that now.
Great.
So going forward, we'll have it from Besser, from Lincoln, from Ella White, so all the big schools around us. It gives those kids that, the freedom to come to the club after school, and the parents not having to take, an hour off of work during their work day to, pick up their kid, drop them off at the club or whatever. So it's just a great collaboration we have with the APS. Okay,
we're out of time. Thank you very much for being here.
Thank you.
Please stay tuned. I'll be right back with Jennifer Newhouse from Huron Humane Society following these messages. Hi, welcome back. My last guest today is Jennifer Newhouse from Huron Humane Society. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
So you had a wonderful, successful Barcade. Unbelievable how well you did.
It was a great, great day. We made $9,737.
And 14 cents.
And 14 cents, yes. We did 24 haircuts.
Okay.
We had a bake sale that went over wonderful. We had our auction items and our Stuff the Trailer. We had a great donation come in from Andrew over at Great North Pet Supply of cat and dog food valued at over $7,000.
Amazing. He's such a great supporter of our community, and in particular here on Humane Society.
Yes.
And it was
great.
held at
The Figurehead Salon.
Figurehead Salon, so thank you
Yes.
so much to the folks at Figurehead for opening their
Yes.
doors and bringing this fundraiser to our community for the second year in a row. We're actually in first place throughout the
Yes.
nation.
Yes, right now we are sitting in first place.
That's
Little
wonderful.
old Alpena.
That is just amazing. And so you want to tell everyone out there that thanked you, like we talked with Brad Summers about the partnerships. You know, here in Humane Society is so blessed to have so many wonderful partnerships like the one you have with the Figurehead.
Yes, yes, we had a great afternoon, right from the morning, the volunteers that came out to help us put it all together. You know, Walmart, they made a very nice donation so that we could serve lunch.
Perfect.
And the Fresh Palette brought over a special lunch for Patrick to enjoy.
Ah.
We had donations of items that are made here in Alpena, Stony Acres Winery, North Country Candy and Gifts, so that we had a nice gift to give Patrick for coming to Alpena of all Alpena made items. So that was a lot of fun. He really enjoyed that.
I bet.
Days Inn donated a room for him to stay in. So yeah,
Perfect.
all the people that come together to make a successful event is so appreciated by us.
Yes, and to come walk away with $9,700, that is very appreciative.
Yes.
Well, and the new thing that's in the works is a retail boutique.
Yes.
And I keep looking and on Facebook and seeing all the wonderful items you're getting. Oh my goodness.
Yes. We have tons of stuff coming in. We have some older items that have been repurposed. Cindy Johnson has done a beautiful job making us some unique cat beds and dog beds, and also beautiful hutches.
Hand painted, they're just
Yes,
beautiful.
Yes, beautiful chairs. We're going to have all kinds of items in our store.
Okay.
Household items, glassware, a lot of candle holders. We
Okay.
have beautiful artwork, clocks.
Seasonal decor.
Yes.
Okay.
Scarves, jewelry, handbags. We have some Prada handbags, Coach, Guess, all donated
Perfect.
to us. So we are able to sell them and make a profit to help our daily operations out at the shelter.
And one thing we want to let people know, we're taking donations, but this is going to be an upscale boutique. More
Yes.
things that people could give as gifts.
Yes.
So please, you know, don't be offended if you bring something in and we say, nah, that's not something we really feel we can use. Just keep trying. Bring us
Yes.
more stuff. Bring more stuff. So if someone has some ideas or some items they'd like to donate, what's the best way to do it?
They can call myself at 464-0861 or contact Lori Steffen at Real Estate One.
Okay. And we're also looking for volunteers. This is going to be totally run by volunteers, so we
Yes.
need volunteers. So,
Yes.
you know, if you have 1 or 2 hours a week or a month, you know, give the Humane Society a call and say, hey, I'm interested in working at Retail Boutique. 'Cause I know it'll be a fun thing to do, having people from the community come in, you know, selling things and seeing all the fabulous things that come in all the time.
Yeah, and another thing with volunteers is they all have like a different taste.
Yes.
So the decorating should be fun because we're going to have multiple people doing it, and you know, just everybody coming together to make it successful.
It'll be a wonderful thing, and it's Retails, T-A-I-L-S.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and we have a Facebook page.
Oh, okay.
So if you're interested, go and like that. Keep track of what we have.
Yeah, because it's unbelievable, some of those painted items you have, just beautiful.
Yes.
And
We-
when do you think you'll be opening?
We're opening 2 weeks.
Okay.
Yes. We do have some items like bedroom sets and bigger items that will not fit in the store. So we will be taking pictures of those and posting them on Facebook.
Oh,
and
perfect.
If you're interested in those items, we'll take you to them, and
Okay.
so you can see them.
All right, and then Tag Day's coming up, another
Yes.
really important educational, possible fundraising event for here on
Yes.
Humane Society.
Yes, on Friday, September 9th, and Saturday, September 10th, we will be at Great North Pet Supply, both doors of Walmart and Neiman's.
Okay.
We will be giving out information on the importance of microchipping your pet and tagging them so that if they get lost, they can be returned to you in a timely manner. Just last night, I had a friend message me that the thunder had spooked her mother's dog and it ran away. And within a couple minutes, it was found because we put it on Facebook, and somebody said, "Oh, I know where that dog is," but that's not always the case.
Yes.
So it's really good to have your pet microchipped, or at least a tag with a phone number on them, so that they can be returned.
There's a story in the Detroit Free Press today about a dog that fell overboard in Michigan, swam 6 miles and walked 12 miles to get back to his family. But if he would have been microchipped, it would have been maybe a little easier on the dog. But it was a happy story. But yes, very, very important. And microchipping doesn't cost that much. And if you love your pet and they're a member of your family, they need to be microchipped.
Yes.
Okay, we have a couple more minutes left, Jennifer. Just want to let people know there's so many ways to volunteer. You can volunteer for fundraising. We need volunteers for Tag Day, please. We have 2 slots available, 9 to 1 and 1 to 4. Same thing, call the Humane Society or the cell phone number you gave out.
Yep.
Come to the Humane Society, you know, socialize cats, walk some dogs. You know, if you get an hour for lunch, you don't know what to do with your hour for lunch, zip out to Humane Society, walk a dog for 45 minutes and go back to work. You feel good about yourself, and you will have made a difference in the life of an animal.
Yes. And we will definitely need help at the store.
Okay.
I'd like to take a moment. Ideal Painting, they have come in and completely repainted the whole store.
Oh my goodness.
Sherwin-Williams made a very generous donation of paint.
Okay.
It's just, the community is amazing. When we're in need, somebody steps up, and it's wonderful.
We say Alpena gives till it feels good.
Yep.
We're out of time. Thank you so much, Jennifer. I look forward to the opening of retail soon.
Yes, thank you, Nancy.
Thank you. Please stay tuned for Dr. Don McMaster following these messages.
Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Talk of the Town. I'm Dr. Don McMaster. I'm president of Alpena Community College, and I'm pleased to have as our guest today Vice President for Instruction at ACC, Kathy Marsh. Welcome, Kathy.
Thank you very much.
Now, Kathy has a long, distinguished history as a occupational educator. She's done that going on 5 years at ACC, but many years with Kirtland, and we've been blessed to have her with us. So we're here today to talk about occupational education and a specific piece of it called Trends. And Kathy, could you give folks some reference as to what Trends is and how it relates to occupational education?
Sure. Trends is a conference. It's an annual conference in October. It's actually Trends in Occupational Studies. It's a conference. It rotates around the state, sometime in Traverse City, sometimes in Grand Rapids. This year it's going to be down at the Renaissance Center in Detroit. It's a conference that is organized by faculty, occupational faculty. It's a way for them to share information about what's going on in their fields. Within the conference, there's breakout sections that are organized by health industry, skilled trades, business industries, technology, and then there's usually a general category for things that pertain across the board to all. Like I said, the faculty organize it. They find speakers to present. There's usually about a half a dozen breakout sessions in the day and a half of the conference. And the presenters are fellow faculty members that talk about what they're doing in their field.
I've been there one time. It was a very robust, interesting place where there was a lot of innovation and excitement. I think for some of the viewers may not know how significant occupational education is at community colleges and the vital role that plays. Could you give some context to that point?
Well, occupational education is pretty much our grassroots of community colleges. Of course, we have transfer and we have general education programs, but when you think of community college, in most sense, you're thinking about some sort of terminal program, meaning a one-year certificate or a two-year associate degree program that leads to employment in an occupational field.
So for us, that'd be concrete, utility tech, marine tech, nursing, criminal justice, these things.
All the business programs.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
real significant parts of what we do. So we had some good news, or you shared some good news with me about some of our occupational instructors in relation to trends. So share that if you would.
Okay. Every year, vice presidents, deans nominate their faculty for doing outstanding work in their occupational field. So I had the opportunity this last spring to nominate, let me back up a second. There are usually two categories. One is for individual faculty member, and the other is for teams of faculty members. So I had the opportunity to nominate for both individual and team awards. For the individual award, I nominated Tim Rotz, who is our welding instructor, and for the team award, I nominated 4 instructors in our electrical area of study.
And those are?
In the electrical areas,
Yes.
we have electrical maintenance.
The instructors.
Oh, the instructors, I'm sorry. Roy Smith, Todd Artley, Steve Lewis, and John Nolan.
Wonderful. That was a very generous move on your part. And then what happened?
Well, and they received the award. So this October at the Trends Conference, ACC is going to be shining because having received the awards, we will be visited by a camera crew that will be sent here from Schoolcraft Community College, and they usually put together a very impressive video of our facilities. They interview our faculty and interview other people and put together probably about a 2-3 minute presentation that gets displayed at the Trends Conference when the faculty receive their award.
What a great honor and exciting thing for them, and well deserved. Now, you have a cheat sheet here, and we have about 1 minute left.
Okay.
If you would care to, 2 minutes left, if you would care to, what special things have they done that merited them this award?
Well, there's a whole list of things, but let me hit the highlights on our time limit. 4 years ago when I came to ACC, our welding program was pretty much in shambles. And there was no chance that we were going to be able to hire a full-time instructor to put that program in shape. Tim Rotz stepped up to the plate. I affectionately say we repurposed him.
Yeah.
He took over the curriculum. He went for training. He spent just an ungodly amount of hours down at Hobart. I think like 560 hours at Hobart Industry being trained. He did some training at Lincoln in Chicago, and just took the bull by the horns and did the curriculum, got some new equipment, did some recruiting for the students, contacted our industry partners, just did a great job.
Did the spade work that needs to be done to grow a program.
Exactly, exactly.
And how about on the utility side?
Well, on the utility tech, recently or in the past, I've been familiar with a term called Center of Excellence. So I looked up what Center of Excellence was, and it's when a team or a group of people or facilities come together on research and best practices in a certain area, or focused area. And when I look at ACC and I look at our electrical programs and facilities, we have a Center of Excellence there.
Well, I agree with that. I agree. Those are two great nominations. I appreciate you making them. They merit the awards. It'll be a wonderful night for ACC. Thank you for doing that. And thank you for watching Talk of the Town. We'll see you again next week.
This has been Talk of the Town with your hosts, Nancy Smitham and Don McMaster. For a list of events taking place in Northeast Michigan, please visit our website at wbkb11.com and click on the community link. This has been a Thunder Bay Broadcasting Corporation production.
The Talk of the Town furniture and set design are provided by Young Appliance Art Van Furniture on US 23 South in Alpena.